The Road Hair Book 2. The Road Hair. Chapter 10. The Last Day in Lythikos. The morning after Olivia's frozen lake exercise, you ride with Olivia in a carriage traversing the snow-laden wilderness of the Lythikos countryside. The Lythikos countryside, as beautiful as it is, deadly. I hope that's not some kind of clue about the final challenge. Clues are for TV dogs and kid detectives, but we've arrived at our destination. Look out the carriage window as it pulls to a stop, but find nothing but silent, snow-covered woods as far as I can see. I don't know what I was expecting, but this is definitely not it. Let me guess. The challenge is wrestling rules. Once I can single-handedly fight off a pack, I'll be ready to face Bertha and Isabella. Gabriella, the monsters of fairy tales were inspired by the wolves of these mountains. I want you prepared, not dead. Okay, so not that. Then July as the cage door opens and a familiar form steps in. Ooh, Hannah! Are you here for the challenge too? Hi. Hannah, what are you doing here? And dressed like that? Well, I have to dress appropriately for your final challenge. You're here for the challenge too? So you're here for the challenge too? According to Olivia, I am the challenge. Ah! Ooh, okay. The last thing you need to get back in fighting form is to reconnect with what you're fighting for. And you always been driven by your love for Hannah, for your family. From both accounts, which was a very flattering thing to hear Olivia say. A big sangarist for my taste, but to each their own. I thought love was a weakness, but you seem to actually draw strength from each other. Just so I'm clear, the last challenge is to spend time with my wife. The whole day, actually. Olivia is taking us into town. Everyone else will help me take care of Ash while you're away. Seriously? Yeah, I'm serious. I ruled one of the largest duchies in Cordonia with an iron blaze for years. I think I can handle one day of babysitting. I don't remember that. I don't remember you said that. Okay. I'm not sure that's really apples to apples. That's all, and the others will be there. So backup Ash will be fine. But Olivia, you're supposed to be looking into our abnormal problem. I have it covered, I promise. And you have your marching orders reconnect and start fresh, that you may crush your enemies on the morrow. Romantic. But while we're on the subject of fresh starts, I thought you may want to commemorate this renewal with a new look. We produce a large garment box that opens it to reveal a solid outfit. You look amazing in this, Gabriella. It'll be perfect for our day out on the town. Ooh, yes it will. Ooh. What is like will shine in any setting with this bold game dress. Well, what do you think? Stunning, magnificent, that gorgeous. You are a vision of a warrior queen triumphant. I think what Olivia means is drop dead gorgeous. I will take both as I'll take both of those compliments. Now, come on, our first stop awaits. We could drop you and Hannah off at the edge of a charming shopping district. You walk down the sidewalk hand in hand, admiring the wares in the shop windows. It's been really eye-opening experience and eye-opening experiencing all these Lythikos traditions with Olivia. I have to say it's caught me off guard. Honestly, it's been amazing. It was really thoughtful of Olivia to do so much for us, but there's also something charming about a day without battle axes. That's an entirely fair point. Don't worry, we'll be surrounded by modern decor and comfort all day, and a few extra comforts too. So guys, I don't want to spoil the surprise. Oh, come on, Hannah. Okay. Okay. You pass a few more storefronts before Hannah stops to open the door of a boutique for you. You walk in, and as you look around, the selection you notice an abundance of lace and bows, but not a, not a lot of fabric. No, what a lingerie shop? Known to be one of the best in Cordonia. Sounds like you have plans and vision for tonight. Where the night goes is up to you, but I wouldn't mind seeing one of these on you when the situation arises. Do you want to take a look around? For you? Anything, of course. Well, I want you to surprise me. You run your hands over the lace, the rich silk, fabric, and lace velvet. I'm sure I can find something on these racks that'll make your jaw drop. You will look amazing in any of it, but I love to see you pull out all the stops. You pause, you peruse the racks and displays, considering the many luxurious options, but your eyes catch on a sultry purple ensemble. We may have a winner. Hannah follows you back to a private dressing area. You duck behind the curtain and quickly change out of your clothes and try on the lingerie. After a moment, you step out. I like it. I do. It's a 9. It's a 9.5 out of 10 for me. I like it. How do I look? Anna's jaw drops as she's utterly speechless for a moment. You, you look even more irresistible than I could have imagined. I love to set you brought on our honeymoon, but it's exciting to see you in something new. Hannah's hand caressed the fabric at your hips, her gaze drawn almost magnetically to your body. This gives me some ideas. Keep those ideas handy in your brain for later then, Hannah. You better hold on to them for later. I think I better hold on to you, especially in this. Hannah. Control yourself. Hannah runs her fingers along the ridges of the bra, biting her lip. Hannah. Thank you, but control yourself. So you think I should get it? I think I made my options, my opinion pretty clear. Okay. Get the new lingerie. I don't know if I've ever felt sexier, and I like the effect it's having on you. It's having on you a lot. Oh, there's definitely an effect. We'll have to explore it more when we're really alone. You perfectly better with Hannah's homely hands and return behind the curtain to change. The shop bell jingles merely as you make your way back onto the sidewalk, but your mind wanders back to Lythikos' keep. I wonder how Ash and the others are doing. Back at Lythikos' keep, now playing is really miraculous. After setting Gabriel and Hannah on their way, you return to the keep to retrieve Ash from the nursery you had set up. Others meet you in the entry hall where Ash sits on a plush rug with Asha. You have one dude today, everyone. Keep this baby happy and healthy. Asha burbles across the floor and pounces at your feet. Except you, Asha. Your duty is to mew endurably. Well done. Oh, blue Ash, ready for a dancing lesson from Uncle Maxwell. She'll be a bit baby when I'm done. You'll have her doing windmills in no time. Caring for the word Heir will be an honor and a privilege, right, Princess? Ooh, yeah. First things, Ash's cheeks puff up as she begins fussing with her clothing and bursts into tears. Wah! What's wrong, child? Can I offer you a... Oh dear, what do babies like? A ball of yarn? Asha looks up and paws at you. Hopefully, you're kidding. You're thinking of kittens, Olivia. Kittens, Olivia. You're thinking of kittens. Maybe she's just feeling restrained. You know, I hated clothes as a baby. Parents couldn't keep them on me. Maybe she'll be happier when something else. Plus, it could be a nice surprise for Gabriel and Hannah when they get back. Ash wills continue as she fights affectionately against her clothes. Take heart, baby. I too get testy when my clothing options aren't to my taste. A short time later, you all gather in the boutique. I had my staff prepare some clothing in Lythikos red in anticipation for Ash's visit. As holds up a tiny comfort ensemble as one burst subsides. When she sees it, oh, she's finally down. I think she likes it. I like it too. Yes, yes. One of the princess hard work in this with this key set. Cozy culture. Ooh, as as finds rains, as you change her into the new outfit, she stretches and kicks against the plain fabric and laughs. Yes, that's a marked improvement. That is one stylish baby, I gotta say. I don't understand how they even make shoes that small. Deborah and Hannah are going to be thrilled. I think everyone will be quite impressed. What do you mean by everyone? I'm guessing Sierra, Madeline, and Penelope, maybe? The others follow you back to the entry hall just in time to welcome your latest visitors, Madeline, Sierra, and Penelope. Pile through the door. Called it. Thank you all for answering my summons. Ending for the Crown Princess. And any excuse to get away from Isabella and Bertha. The only privacy I get from the Annika is in the little letter. Oh, look at Ash's little outfit. What a precious bundle too. Yeah. Now reaches into her bag and pulls out a sheet of paper with a very full schedule drafted onto it. She holds it up for Ash to see. I took the liberty of crafting an interior itinerary, itinerary for the day. These activities are preparations for the throne. As they won't be easy, but Ash resolved to grip the edge of the paper and tears it into. Yeah. Hey. Then the Crown Princess was to take her own schedule. How could she learn to be a monarch? If we allowed her to destroy her lesson plans. She's not in. Madeline, she's not even a whole year old yet. Maybe we can wait until she can put vowels and consonants together first. Fine, but let it be known that I'm not the one who allowed her to fall behind. She had a difficult morning, probably just because giving Hannah our away. Then we'll just have to cheer her up, won't we? Oh, this is not gonna end well. Penelope pulls a piece of candy out of her bag and wraps it with her free hand. She holds it over Ash as she goes softly at her. Can you roll over, Ash? Oh, she's not a dog. Stop treating my daughter like a dog. It's disrespectful. Ash smiles and reaches for the candy, but Kiara grabs it before she can get her hands on it. I can't believe I have to say this, but don't give bonbons to the baby. She's not ready for solid foods. Aside from the fact you shouldn't be training her like she's a puppy. For real. Yeah, let's keep it to a purely liquid diet. to be safe. I'm sure she does feel vulnerable without her parents to protect her, which means it's time she learns to protect herself. Wait, what? You move to a nearby cabinet and pull out a miniature version of one of your stiletto knives. Wait, what? No! Ash, no. No, yeah, no. No. I've been waiting for the right moment to give this to her. Please put that back. You took the candy away, but want to hand her a knife? What? I wanted it. It's still a knife, though. It's still a knife. Is it better to build? It is better to build from a good foundation. How about we let Gabriel and Hannah handle her combat training regimen? Please. Fine, if you insist on babying her, I suppose I can't stop you. She is a baby. She's a literal baby. I trust you all to keep daily weapons from falling into Ash's hands while we get settled in. Wanna Columbia Codes hands Ash over to Talewa and she, Madeline, and Kara head off to find their rooms. The others are still sitting in as Talewa keeps an eye on Ash in the comfort of the Keep's main parlor. You stand in the doorway behind him, silently observing. Ash rests on her stomach in front of Talewa, surrounded by stuffed animals. He picks up the one that's shaped like a pig and holds it in front of his face. Oink, oink. Ooh, ooh. That's right, Ash. That's the sound of pig snake. Do you know what's on horses' neck? No. Oh, Olivia, I was just teaching Ash about zoology. You have to admit, it is pretty adorable. She's trying to make the noises. Human speak is one of our greatest advantages over animals. Normally, I'd call any attempt to recreate their sounds foolish, but her attempts are surprisingly charming. Here, why don't you give it a try? He offers you a plush, cuddly looking sheep. You raise an eyebrow. I said her attempts are charming. Yours are still ridiculous. You turn back towards the door as Talewa resumes his lesson. The sheep says, "Bah." Ah! Close, princess. Very close. Very close. Later, you're walking past one of the bathrooms when you hear the sound of a struggle from within. Olivia, get in here. You dart inside, you hand out the move to heavy blade, and see Drake standing over the chain table with Ash Blades crying. I thought it was an emergency. What? It is a double emergency. Hand me the wet wipe stat. Drake's hands are busy snapping Ash's clothes to free her dirty diaper, but he gestures towards the dresser drawer with his elbow. You grab them wipes. Now a fresh diaper, top dresser drawer. Here. And there you go. Ash, all done. Eee. Jack Walker. I am Duchess Olivia Navajas. I don't take orders, I give them. Hey, if it was for Ash's sake and we were looking at a weapons grade mess, what's more important, your ego or an unhoosery of this couch? Point taken. Later, you walk into the main parlor to find Maxwell throwing himself onto the ground in front of Ash's bassinet. Bleh? Oh, come on! Maxwell, what in Zenobian name are you doing? Trying to get her to laugh. One time I tripped on my face in front of her stroller and she giggled for like a full minute. For some reason, it's not working this time. Sorry, Maxwell. If it's a distress that amuses her, I'd be happy to lend you a hand. Olivia? You're a genius. I can't believe I didn't think of that. I can. Shots fired. Okay, punch me down. Push me down. Okay, push me down. You lunge forward and shove Maxwell by the shoulders, sending him toppling to the ground. Ow, but like, for real, ow. I did it. No, we did it. She has a good sense of humor. The sun lowers in the sky as your hectic day finally begins to wind down. The ash clouds suddenly running through the keep once again. I don't think there's been more than 2 minutes of quiet all day. I don't know how Gabriel and Hannah do it. I've never felt a deeper respect for parents than I do in this moment. How does she need a new job already? Probably just freshened her up. It's your turn, Olivia. You move to the door and pluck your clothes from the rack, flinging it over your shoulder. Unfortunately, I have other business to attend to. I need to investigate a lead on Avenue. Really, what convenient timing. High stakes international espionage calls, and honestly, it's preferable to diaper duty. Meanwhile, in town, now playing is Gabriella. You and Hannah sit down for dinner at an intimate candlelit restaurant. Your table looks out over the snow-blanketed town square. This whole place smells like fresh bread. I want to eat that smell. I'll order some fresh rolls to start us off then. Please do. After Olivia's challenges, I feel like I could eat this entire restaurant. I didn't realize she was going to put us through the ringer when she invited us to stay. I didn't think so either, but I have to admit, I did learn something. I think as strange as the challenges were, I get what Olivia was going for. I'm ready to show Bertrand and Isabella they mess with the wrong Duchess. I'm done letting them make me feel small. Good. When we get back to the capital, we'll take the fight right to them. Hannah smiles as a steaming bread basket and your entrees are delivered to your table. I did quite enjoy that dagger throwing, even if it was harder than I thought. It was a national reminder that perseverance is far more important than perfection. Yeah, it reminds me that we can't give up on finding Avenue just yet. You enjoy your meal, and as you're finishing having to shake your hand, I really enjoyed this dinner with you. I don't want this night to end. Maybe it doesn't have to. We already have a room booked away from the keep tonight, but I could call in a favor. One of the best kept secrets in Lythikos is a glass igloo tucked away in the mountains. Glass igloo, so a cozy bed, walls made of windows instead of ice, and a great view of the night sky. It's also very secluded, not another soul for miles. He didn't say nothing but a word. And I can think of a few ways we can to take advantage of that. So, can I? If you're up for the trip, yes you can. Yes you can. 100%. Extend your date with Hannah. No igloo. I'm saying yes. Let's skip the cake and jump right to dessert. Hannah makes a quick call to take care of your arrangements and you gather your things. A short journey before A short journey brings you to a domed glass structure. You step inside the entire frozen mountainside stretches out over around you on all sides. A beautiful aurora shines through the ceiling panes. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Beautiful, magnificent, amazing, perfect view. Wow, I've never seen anything like this. Neither have I. The picture doesn't come close to doing it justice. You really like it? No, I love it. I feel like I'm in a reverse snow globe. I wouldn't be surprised if all the snowflakes around us started spinning around outside. I wouldn't be surprised if all the snowflakes outside just started spinning around us instead of falling, which would be incredible, even though it's probably make me dizzy. If it did, then you would just fall into my arms and I steady you. I'm suddenly a lot less interested in the landscape. Well, my goal is to distract you, though through though less from the landscape than from everything we're Avenue. Not to mention various challenges. And neither way from it all sounds perfect as long as I'm with you. I'm not giving I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to give you whatever you need to unwind and de-stress. Right on. Right now, the best distraction would be our my kisses really so bewitching. They are, and I want you to put a spell on me. Hannah closes the distance between you in an instant, her lips pressing against yours in a light, pillowy kiss. She keeps moving urgently, urging you backwards until your legs connect with the edge of the bed. You sink back under the plush fur blanket, and Hannah eagerly grows on top of you, her lips never leaving yours. Are my lips working their magic yet? She winds her fingers into your hair and pulls your head back to bare your neck, which she showers with tender kisses. Yes, you are an enchantress, Hannah. Her lips press against yours, and your heart flutters in your chest. Your arms encircling Hannah's waist and pulling her tight against you. Don't stop. I told you I'm here for you, whatever you need. I need you. She shoots you shoot her a coy smile, then take a handful of her hair and eagerly guide her lips back to yours. Hannah's kiss is more intense this time, and the way her fingertips press into your waist leaves you aching with desire. Gabrielle, let me touch you. Her other hand slides beneath your neckline until her fingers are warm against your skin. You're suddenly acutely aware of how little fabric separates your flesh. And then what about? How about you? Sure, why not? I want you to earn my touch. I'm gonna have to make you regret that. I'm going to make you regret that because you can't touch me until I'm done. Hannah's lips twist into a ravishing smile as she stands at the foot of the bed. You lean back into the pillow, drinking her in as she begins swaying her hips to a slow, imaginary beat. She spins slowly, turning her back to you and tossing her hair over her shoulder as she takes her time unzipping her dress. Your pulse quickens. Okay, that's just not fair. My wife's the seductress. Your thighs quiver as she lets one sleeve slip down her shoulder as she turns back towards you and lets the fabric pull around her feet. Finally, your heart skips a beat as you take in the sight of her, the deep mental lace of her lingerie perfectly hugging her curves. Have I earned you yet? Yes, more than. Yes, more than. Then it's too bad that I'm not finished. She reaches for the strap of her bra, but you lunge to the edge of the bed and grip her waist, pulling her down before you. Alright, you win. But then again, so do I. Your lips seek the skin of her neck as you deftly unhook her bra. You toss it aside, instantly forgetting as you push her panties over her bra and down her legs. Hannah gasped softly as you traced the line of your collarbone with your tongue. But she still manages to begin tugging off your clothes. Oh, please, I need to touch you. Hannah undresses you piece by piece until all that remains is your underwear. Her hands linger on the delicate lace of your new lingerie, the sight of it stroking the flames in her eyes. I thought you were done looking. That was before I saw you in this. You're like a dark goddess of temptation. I can't take my eyes off you. Luckily, I'd rather you take something else off of me. Her lips crash against yours as she absolutely undoes your lingerie. She casts it aside in another fluid motion. Her hands are beginning their feverish aspiration of your body. She caresses your body with deference, first massaging your chest and mapping the curves of your waist and hips. Your muscles tense involuntarily as her fingers slip over your stomach and delve between your thighs. Finally, you can feel the frantic pounding of Hannah's heart as she starts drawing spirals on your skin, sending irritable pleasure down to your toes. I'm the giving type. Your own hands wander down the toned length of Hannah's body, mirroring her eyes flutter closed, and she grasps softly as you trace patterns of your own. She kisses you, and you pour your lips for her tongue dancing to the same melody as her fingers on your fingers. You smile against her lips as you feel her muscles tense. The rippling of pleasure begins to flow through both of you, carrying you both along a current that sweeps you away together. Give in to me, Gabriella. I'm going. She clicks her finger, and that one motion beckons you over the edge. You plunge into a sea of utter euphoria, and let the current take you under. You're not sure how much time has passed as you and Hannah lie intertwined beneath the heavy blankets, gazing at the wintry landscape beyond the glass. It's so quiet out here, so still. I know I'm so used to falling asleep to baby noises that's it's almost unnatural. Yeah. Her Her fingers move absently, tracing swirling patterns into your skin. Our journey has taken us to so many places, from every province of Cordonia to the far reaches of the world. And yet, somehow, even though it's close to home, it's this one feels the most remote. The solitude is kind of comforting, isn't it? Out here, out here, we're completely safe from unexpected visitors and complications. It's just the two of us. nights like this. I need a reminder of what our life is supposed to be like without all the drama or betrayals and betrayals. I need, this is it. Me and the woman I love lying beneath the stars, usually with ash between us. And I'll be damned if I let anyone take it away from me. Don't forget, I'll be right there fighting by your side. Oh, I will not forget that at all. You meet Hannah's eyes as she presses another tender kiss to your lips, sending a pleasure tickling running down your spine. The only way this moment could be better is if Ash were here to share it with us. I miss her too. You settle back and against Hannah's side, your eyelids growing heavy as you rest your head against her shoulder. I hope everything went well today. Olivia, Olivia's one of the most capable people I know, and she has everyone else helping her. I'm sure we have nothing to worry about. You nod contentedly as your eyes close and you drift off into the deepest sleep you've had in weeks. The next morning, back at Lythikos Keep, now playing a smash-on Balmond. Ash has awoken the entire keep. Her pacifier is missing, and you have half your friends tearing the place apart trying to find it. I know, Princess, we're all looking. Where's Olivia? I'm not sure whether to take the closet labeled traps toys and traps toys and trap toys at face value. She hasn't come back from her mission yet. I will give my summer estate to the first person who can make the crime stop. I know, we should call Bertrand. I've seen him handle many body-related crises. Turbo carries Ash over to the changing table while you dial Bertrand. You reach Duchy Ransford Duke Bertrand Belmont speaking. As soon as he picks up, you can hear the chaos in his home. You hear Barty cooing on the other end of the line and the sound of an alarm ringing from further away. I know, Bertrand, it's Maxwell. Do you have a minute for a baby question? I'm marking Barty with one hand, reviewing House Belmont ledgers with the other, and my rocks is burning again. So at this point, another task can't hurt. How can I be of assistance? White noises. It's the only way we get bodies to sleep at night. You mean the fuzzy crackling noise like when a radio isn't tuned? Precisely, although a vacuum or hair dryer will do in a pinch. And if all else fails, play the Baby Shark song. Thanks. You hang up just in time for Taliba to deposit a fresh but still screaming ash into your arms. Melon, did you bring a blow dryer with you? Of course, I'm not the animal. She runs to her room and comes back moments later. After unwinding the cord, you quickly plug in and turn it on as she almost immediately starts to calm down. It worked, man. You owe Bertrand a summer in state. It was my hair. It was my hair dryer. Press the verdict now. Let's clean up before Gabriel and Hannah get back. And no, there was one. Now I'm playing as Gabriella. You return to Lythikos Keep, and as are immediately greeted by all of your friends except Olivia, joined by Madeline, Kiara, and Penelope. Where's my baby girl? Maxwell delivers an excited wriggling Ash into your arms. Hannah plants a kiss on her forehead. We missed you so much, princess. And is this a new outfit? Aren't you a stylish being? Ash cuddles deeper into your embrace. We thought it would be a nice surprise. She suddenly seems to like it. Once you and Hannah have given Ash half a dozen more hugs and kisses each, you turn back to your friends. Was actually so much trouble that you had to call him back up? Well, frankly, of course not. She was just so delightful that we couldn't resist inviting more friends over. The more the merrier. Yes, thrilling. Enough merriment to last me a year at least. So, are you feeling any better after Olivia's gauntlet and your relaxing day with Hannah? Caramel and the crown jewels. Give my baby a million snuggles. Isn't that right, Princess? Yes, it is. And what about Avenue? Oh, damn. Well, we'll deal with them. I'm more than ready. Do you think Olivia's found anything yet? She left last night and hasn't returned. Well, I'm itching for an update. Everyone gathers around your phone as you call Olivia. She picks up promptly, her voice urgent but excited. Gabriella, I was just about to call you. Where are you? Where are you? Doesn't sound like Lythikos. I'm somewhere in Avenue, in a place rarely spoken of. Trust me right now. That's all you need to know. I've been looking for any dirt that might help get you out of the betrothal agreement, and I found someone who might have information. The former queen of Rivella. Isn't that the kingdom that merged with Avenel? Maybe there's more to that story than Brasha and Isabella let on. Indeed, my contact is willing to meet with you, but there are two catches. The first is that she's only willing to meet on neutral ground, far of far out of Avenel's reach. She's chosen Los Angeles. Ooh, LA, yay! Hollywood. Oh, sweet. The movie adaptation of my book is being filmed there right now. We could go check out Hollywood while we're there, see the sights. Is no is no coincidence. The second stipulation is that the former queen specifically wants to talk to Maxwell. What? The group slowly turns toward the group slowly turns stunned, looks towards Maxwell. Then I guess it's showtime. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna go. What does this mystery former queen want with Maxwell? And what awaits you in Hollywood? Find out in the next chapter. Well, guys, thank you for joining me. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you never miss an upload. I'll catch you guys later. Till next time, the chip out. Peace.